Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got Father's Day baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Ryan McKenna, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-0. In the air, right field. He's got it. One away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. Wide to kick the pitch. Out to short. On to first. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Getting the nod in this one, Kyle Gibson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the center fielder, number 40.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, number 40.
And a pitch. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. The wind of the pitch. Good eye in that spot. This one in the air, center field. Hicks pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Corner at first, one gone. And now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. A little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. You got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
1 down. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Kicks and deals. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he dodges that fastball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Pitch is in there. And that's strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Double play ball to second. Frazier slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Taya back to work. Ripped on a line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Jorge Mateo now. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's Adam Frazier. 0-1.
0-1.
Next pitch is popped up. Nice grab on the run. That is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The pitch. And ball one. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Next offering is in for a strike. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Yeah, there's the strike. And a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Mateo. Over to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
That's what good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, put the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is popped up. Urias sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Second inning here, no score. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. And now, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman, Ramon.
Oh, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
That's out to center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Aaron Hicks. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Bounce to the right. Corner. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting none. The first baseman, number 2, Gunnar.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next is the speedy first baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson, in his rookie season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one to first. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
For the Cubs.
Amaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. The right-hander back to work.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
The 0-1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Batting none. The third baseman,
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Gibson checks on the runner. Amaya back in standing. Here's the 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Bounced up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, number 40,
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, number 40. Flied out his first time. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down looking. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Ryan McKenna. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's towards center. Number 40 gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back, left fielder.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Nico Hoerner. Hoerner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Next pitch is popped up. Henderson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now back, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He reached out a walk his first time. That one misses in the dirt. And the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first.
Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ian Happ up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. On a line out towards center. Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson.
The bat, number 3, shortstop.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. He popped out his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
A wind in the pitch. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now third base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Still no score. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And here is Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The wind of the pitch. And foul ball.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And the 0-1. On the ground, Urias. Oh, the throw is over his head. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes him up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You've got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Bellinger up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a bouncer. Mateo in plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out.
The designated hitter, number 5.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Grounded out his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ripped into center, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, Miguel Amaya. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Pulls that one foul. Gibson checks on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. Morel stands at first with one out. Ground ball left side, could be two. To second, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Aaron Hicks at the plate.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Taya back to work. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now here is Ryan McKenna. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yo-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Got him. Snap throw down to second.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. In the air out to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. It's 2-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson under it. Brings it in for the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. With the right-hander back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Great effort on the leaping grab.
Now number 40.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And up next for Chicago, number 40.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Right down to shoot. Strike 1. The pitch. That to right. McKenna going back on this one. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Relay throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Nico Horner. Softly hit to third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
That missed. 1-1.
Corner off of first with 2 away. Corner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Line drive. Oh, he botches it.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Good eye right there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Rucker throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Hendricks getting cranked up as well. And a pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jamison Taillon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Michael Rucker.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Rucker over to first. Another throw over, and he's out on the tag.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute stretch.
Back here at the friendly confines, digging in, Dansby Swanson. We talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Ball one there. The 1-0. And fouled off. one is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes has it sized up. And there's one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The tying run at the plate.
Hit, run. No ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
One out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's down and in.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. The next offering misses. Ball 2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
2-2 on the way. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Miguel Amaya up next. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
Amaya stands in here, takes ball one low.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Now 1-1.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line drive, that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. We are tied at 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 on, 1 out. Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit, and time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Danny Coulombe takes over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. The other way. And base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 40 will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 4-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second, safe there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And here it comes. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Got him. Snap throw.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0. Foul ball there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Suzuki around third. Mateo with a relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 8-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Runner leads away at second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And Bellinger is out. And that ends the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Orioles 2. Back here at the ballpark. Now here's Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground, right side. Swanson sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
And here's the first baseman, Gunnar Henderson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
0-2.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot. His 11th of the year. It's 8-3.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan McKenna.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man aboard. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. McKenna leads off first with one away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-2. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. The throw to third. He's in there.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So one out with two aboard. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Ground ball, could be two. Over to Swanson. He turns it. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now Christopher Morel.
The designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner. Out to center. Touches down. That's a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be Miguel Amaya. Grounded to third. Could be two. To second. There's one. On to first. Double play.
third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Hendricks.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Kyle Hendricks.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch swinging.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Bellinger, and they're down to their last out.
Now back. Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. On the ground, right side. And that'll do it.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
8-3 the final in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious